Kingston is marking 10 years since Gord Downie's final performance, with a series of events celebrating the Tragically Hip. But after plans to use up to $350,000 in city funds, that approach has now changed.
The big shift is that we're not going to be asking for any funding from council from the Working Fund Reserve. We've secured funding through the municipal accommodation tax. And ultimately what we've done is we've also sort of scaled the plans appropriately based on the funding that we do have available to us.
The city says funding will now come from tourism dollars and existing budgets, with plans including a year-long exhibition of public art and a hip-themed musical.
I think asking taxpayers to pay $350,000 was really kind of offside. It really kind of didn't speak to the affordability issues that we're seeing in the city of Kingston. I'm very happy staff heard our concerns, and now they're coming back with no monetary request from city council and no request from taxpayers. And I think that that's a good middle ground, that we're not using taxpayer money and we can still celebrate the Tragically Hip.
Still, some councillors say the original price tag raised red flags, pointing to competing priorities like housing and food security. For others, the focus is less on cost and more what the band continues to mean to Kingston.
There's something about the Tragically Hip that transcends the Five Guys. It is a brand. It is the music that we play at funerals. It is the music that we play at weddings. It is the music that we play around the campfire. It is ingrained in us Canadians, the music of the Tragically Hip.
A decade after the Tragically Hip's final performance, the city is once again putting the Tragically Hip in the spotlight. With two major events still to be announced in May and August, one thing is clear: the band's legacy is still ahead by a century.
There will never be another day like that in Kingston with that many people gathered downtown to essentially say goodbye to our boys. And it was beautiful and it was sad and it needed to happen. And the amount of money that came in through tourism that day was incredible. And it has to be commemorated in some way.
Reynolds, Global News Kingston.